leave something in this big warm family called masters, millions of pictures and ideas flashed into my mind. And suddenly, a word came out. And the word is just, you see in your hangout, it's called Initio. Yeah. And actually, this word means from the beginning. And for me, the word can be divided into three important elements, and which makes me become who I am, what I am now during the past 6 years in NTU. And let's move to the first word, A. A stands for attitude. Your attitude determines your altitude. And I have been wondering for a long time that why some students can barely pass exams while others like us can enter NTU. And not until now, and not until now do I realize the key point is exactly A, attitude. Yeah. And attitude is very important, it matters. And when I was in university, I felt ashamed to ask for help, and I prefer working alone. And you can tell, one, there are two problems. One, I overestimated my ability, and two, I lost the chance to learn from others. And we all know standing on the shoulders of giants allows us to envision the future further. And so, if you are willing to pay attention, you will find actually giants are around us. For example, just like maybe your parents, your friends, your classmates, your mentor-mentees in TNs, or even from passengers on your way home. And to learn from others can teach us a precious lesson. So once I realized the key point, A, attitude, and after that I gained better working efficiency and become more, have a better relationship with the giants. So to standing on the shoulders of others and learning humbly are the two most important attitude elements I have learned during the past 6 years. And let's move to the second word, B. And B stands for to break the cage of A. Yeah. The more experienced we are, and the more responsibilities the society will put on our shoulders. And but what can we do if our shoulders are, if the responsibilities became too heavy for our shoulders? And the solution comes from my experience in my graduate 2 years. And in the beginning, I had a hard time because I failed to produce satisfying experimental data, and in turn I lost my self-confidence because I questioned myself. If I could not complete the experiment, then does that mean I'm not qualified? And what can I do? And what's going on? And at that time, I was almost quit. And around the moment I was almost quit, I realized that I was confined by the cage of A. Because I thought I was already a master student and I should know everything, I should be powerful, and but actually the truth is not that at all. The truth is we all do things we can do. And based on what we can do, we will learn what we are going to do. And let's just let. So, to once realize the key point, and either the case of age or the social expectation does not matter at all. And to make our shoulders stronger, so let's break the cage of age and our shoulders will become stronger and stronger. And the third element is initial. And initial, which means to initialize your unique learning skills. And once you have stronger shoulders and naturally fantastic future will expand in front of us naturally. Take me for example. For the past 6 years in NTU, I had been alone for a long time. And at that time, wandering in the cold, wet, and dark campus was a torturing experience because I often accidentally bumped into some sweet and shiny couples on the way to the campus. And they all reminded me cruelly of how miserable I was to remain single. And also, they ignite my desire to seek the Miss Right. But I could not do anything. The only thing I could do was just to focusing on the growth of my shoulder and preparing for that special day. The day I meet the Miss Right. The day I could get closer and whisper, "Hey, here, my shoulder is ready for you. I know you are my Miss Right. Do I have the honor to be your Mr. Right?" And magically, the thing did happen 1 month ago. Oh. And it is still a wet, cold, and dark day in campus. But this time, I felt I was not in a hell at all. And instead, I felt like flying in a heaven. So delicious. And moreover, I heard the most awesome voice in the heaven. It's a voice, a soft whisper. Yes. Yes. So I feel so lucky to complete the so-called the 3 classical classes we must take in the campus life, and they are school work and club experience in here, Toastmasters, and also romance. By the principle of an Initio. So, wanna take the 3 classical classes in NTU? The first thing you need to, the only thing you need to, is to make an Initio be your motto. Toastmasters of the internet.